Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel again. Today, as usual, again, we're going to be talking about one of the speaking topics for the Ielts exam. We're going to take the cue card and let's see what we have today. Today's topic is a hobby. Describe an interesting hobby. You should say what it is, what kind of people do it, how it is done, and explain why you think it's interesting. As usual, you know that you're gonna be taking 1 minute for preparation, and you're gonna be speaking for 2 minutes. So keeping that in mind, let's begin. Every individual should include some hobbies in his or her life, because hobbies are what keep your life interesting. And I'm sure that a lot of you do have your own hobbies as well. Hobbies are activities and actions which people do in their leisure time in order to relax and enjoy. So one of the hobbies that I'm going to be talking about is pencil sketching. So pencil sketching is creating art on paper or on canvas by using pencils and charcoal pencils at the same time. It can include creating portraits, natural sceneries, or particular body parts, for example eyes, lips. So making a real to life image by using the pencil. So that is what is a hobby which is quite popular nowadays. I am very interested in that, and I also started doing it, and I have also joined certain groups on the internet in which I can see various artists displaying their arts, and I feel really impressed and amazed at the kind of detailings which has been gone into making those art pieces. The kind of people who do it are mainly the ones who have artistic interest in their life, who appreciate the finer things in life, like art and craft. How is it done? Well, it usually, as I inform, it's first of all, you need to make a caricature. You need to make a overall background. For example, if it's a face, you need to make the outlines of the face, and then by using very light strokes, and then later on when we go to the detailing of the shape of the face, and then we go for the shading, and then later on we remove the unnecessary parts of the drawing which we do not want. I think it's really interesting because each person can create their own perception, and they can express how they look at a particular piece of object. For example, I might be drawing in a very different manner, and you might be drawing in a very different manner completely. So it is beautiful to see how human perceptions depend from individual to individual. That is why I find it really interesting, and I feel really blessed that God has given us this capability to create art and enjoy it, because not all living beings can enjoy it at the same time. I will highly recommend, make sure you also try your hands at the pencil sketching. It's a great hobby and you really love it. Thank you very much. So guys, you saw how I picked up a topic and how I was going to be expanding it. I also use examples from my real life again, so that I could relate to it. I use a real life example, but I'm sure if you do not have a hobby, you're going to have to create it at the same time in your mind. And of course, beauty is in the details. I was going to the details of how we will actually be doing it. So that details is very important. Sometimes if you're falling short of time, it's important to go into the details. When you go into the details, you'll be able to expand the idea, and it'll make sure that you don't finish before your 2 minutes time. Make sure you modulate again, open your mouth more and more, enhance your intonation and modulation, and use quality words. I hope it helped you. Kindly make sure that you hit like, subscribe, and share with all. Thank you very much, and stay safe.